Hello everybody, in this lecture we will learn how to use enumerate function in Python. Enumerate function is another built-in function and it's also very useful, and it adds counter to our iterable and returns tuple pairs for us. And this is form how we can use an enumerate function. Between parentheses enumerate, after that between parentheses iterable name, and after that start number. But this is start number is optional. If you don't type anything for start number, it will defaultly start from 0. Okay, if you type something, for example, if you want to start with 100, doesn't matter, whatever you want, you can type your start number here. Okay, before that I want to show you, if we don't use enumerate function, how we can add counters our iterable, and it will be very long. And after that I will use enumerate function, and you will see how it is simple to use enumerate function if you want to add counter to our iterable. Okay, firstly I want to create here a list. Okay, and its name is fruits. After that I will type my items here. First one is apple, let's say banana. Second one is cherry, and this one, let's say orange. Okay, it's our list name. And after that here I will create a variable. Its name is index. Okay, and it's equal to 0. And after that here I will create a new list. Okay, new fruits I will say, and it will be an empty list. Okay, like that here. And after that I need to use here for or while loop, but I will use for. Okay, for I in fruits I will say. Okay, here what I need to use, I need to say new my empty list, new fruits dot append here. Okay, firstly I need to add here my index, and after that I, as you know, I is equals to our fruits items, right? Index items like apple, banana, firstly apple, and after that banana, cherry, and orange. Index is, I said index start from 0, and after that I need to increase my index here, and I will say for the index plus equal 1. Okay, and here what I need to say, I will print out my new list. Okay, new fruits. And now let's press shift and enter. As you see, it said now we added counter to our each item of our list, right? 0 apple, 1 banana, 2 cherry, 3 orange. This is how we can, if we don't use enumerate function, this is how we can add counter to our iterable. But now it's really simple with enumerate function. Let's see it also. To that I need to say only enumerate, and after that my list name fruits, right? If you, I don't want to default to, it will start from 0, right? Like that. And if I press shift and enter, first I will see here enumerate function, right? If I want to list, print it out, what I need to do, I need to come here and I need to say list, and after that enumerate and fruits. Let's see. As you see, it's same thing. We just only used enumerate function and we did same thing. This is simple to use enumerate function if you want to add counter to our iterable. Okay, and let's also use start number. How we can do it? It's also simple. I will copy this one and paste it here. For example, if you want to start from 1, I will type here only 1. Okay, that's simple like that. Now I will press shift and enter. As you see now, this time before it was starting with 0, now it start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 and 4. Okay, and let's use other things. First add here some cells here. For example, if I want to print out my items like 0 apple or 1 apple, 2 banana, 3 cherry, 4 orange, how I can do that? Not the tuple list. Okay, and how I can do that, I need to use here for loop again, but this time we use only one variable in our for loops, right? This time I need to use 2 variables like x and y. Okay, and I will say for x and y in enumerate. Okay, now my list name fruits. Okay, After that I will say here print my pairs x and y. Okay, this is how you can use two not only one. Before we always used one variable, now you can use these two variables with enumerate function. Okay, now I will press shift, and as you see it said 0 banana, 0 apple, 1 banana, 2 cherry and 3 orange. Okay, and the last example, this is actually that's enough to how enumerate function it works, but I will make another function example also. This is I think enough examples for enumerate function. Let's do it last one and let's finish this lesson. Here, for example, if I want to only print out here, as you see 0, 2 they are even number, 1 and 3 they are odd number, right? If I want to, for example, print out only the numbers with even numbers like 0 and 2, how can I do that? I want to make example about it, and after that we will finish this lesson. I need to say here for x and y in enumerate, here I will say fruits again. Okay, what I need to say here, I need to say if x, why x? Because as you see here, x is counter name 0, 1, 2 and 3, y is my fruits name, right? So I need to say here if x percent 2 is equal 0, that means this is even number, right? After that I will say print y, right? Because I want to print out the index at even numbers, right? 0 and 2. Now I will press shift and enter. As you see, it printed out for me apple and cherry. This is how we can use enumerate function. That's all. See you in the next.